Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to our beloved English teacher, Mr. Ari, and to everyone who is watching this video. With me, Nik Nawardina Nashra binti Nik Kamaru Izan, also known as Waru, as your moderator today. So the topic of our talk today is about the current beauty standards, which has become a serious issue to be discussed in our society. In fact, this case needs to be looked into through a bigger scope so that we can overcome the problem regarding to the beauty standards, which can be overkill or illogical at times. The word beauty alone has a powerful impact on both women and men. In fact, we are living in an era where society defines what is beautiful and how you should look. Both genders find themselves trapped and feel the need to fit in the idea of the ideal standards of beauty for men and women. Social constructs highly influence Asian men and women within interpersonal relations. Today's society expectations have shown how bad our problem regarding the beauty standard is. Before we go further into our discussion, I would like to introduce our panels today. For our first panel is Wan Aimi Aidia binti Wan Ramizu Azhan, and the second panel is Melissa Eliana binti Mahyudin. And our third panel is Amira Husna binti Pauzi, and our last panel is Nurul Diana Aima binti Rosli. Without wasting our time, I would like to ask a question to our panel one, Wan Aimi Diana. Can you explain why beauty standards exist among society in Asia?
Thank you to our moderator, Miss Nik Nawardina. Assalamualaikum and a very good day everyone. In my belief, the beauty standard happens because the media and the society put into our mind on how we need to fulfill the certain standard to be labeled as beautiful. With that being said, beauty standards are set by the society. Unwittingly, many of us tend to judge someone's beauty mainly from their physical appearance. In Asia, women are defined as beautiful when they have small waist, long legs, narrow hips, long shining hair, white flawless skin, and slim body. As for men, they are determined by muscle, tone, shape, hairy or hairless chest, and any other masculine characteristic that define men's beauty today. Social media such as Instagram and Facebook also unintentionally helps to promote this beauty standard by allowing us to edit our picture through the filters to promote the best version of ourselves fitting into such standards. This phenomena has caused people to change their perception of beauty into something that is unrealistic.
Thank you, Miss Aimi. Based on what she had stated, I can conclude that society has a set idea of what is and what isn't attractive. Am I right? Okay, my next question is to Melissa Eliana. Why do you think the Asian beauty standards are a serious issue among the society in Asia?
Thank you to our moderator, Ms. Nik Nawardina Nashra. Assalamualaikum and a very good day everyone. The Asia beauty standards is a serious issue among society because they cause insecurities among people who do not meet the expectations. Therefore, these people will find other alternatives to fulfill the idea of beauty standards. For example, Asian beauty standard is about having fair skin, which portrays the symbol of beauty. This particular obsession has become a trend in popular culture. Consequently, many skincare and beauty products focus on producing whitening products in many Asian countries. People who are obsessed with the idea of being white may consume those products to achieve the ideal look. If the product claims that they can do more to whiten the skin, indicating that the beauty formula might consist of dangerous ingredients that might cause skin damage. An advice to all people out there: bright, clear, and healthy skin is beautiful, no matter the color. Moreover, many plus-size women undergo unhealthy strict diets, which can cause eating disorders such as anorexia and bulimia. Being judged by their bodies is a critical issue for all women. And this matter doesn't only affect people who are overweight. One can also be criticized for being too thin. Due to this judgment, people constantly feel insecure about themselves, which can lead to having low self-esteem, as well as their tendency to depression and anxiety because of body image dissatisfaction. Thank you for listening.
As for panel 3, Miss Amira Husna, what do you think is the most significant factor that leads to this matter?
In my opinion, the most significant factors is the presence of K-pop and scenes from K-drama, which both have excessively homogeneity. The idea of a drone-like look that is highly desired by most South Koreans and the Chinese, who aren't just hit by the Hallyu wave, but also influenced by mainland stars. They look upon these celebrities as people who has reached their beauty standards. For example, Song Hye-kyo from South Korea. There are specific features to achieve this look, such as having pale skin, big eyes with double eyelids, a tiny nose with high nose bridge, and a rosebud lip, all put on a small face tapering into a sack, slightly pointing chin. These features are impossible to achieve by solely using makeup. In fact, it also requires surgery. A study from America, from Mary Lynch, mentioned that South Korea is the plastic surgery capital of the world with the highest per capita rate of surgery.
So, panel 2, do you have anything you want to add on?
I would like to add one more factor about this issue, which is social media also has a big influence on people who are constantly being up to date about the beauty trends on social media. Social media promotes the idea of what is perfect or beautiful, which leads to the outcomes of getting acceptance and popularity. Let me explain by giving an example. A post on Instagram about a girl having a perfect body figure, white flawless skin, long shining hair gets thousands of likes. People think that they need to look like that for them to get the popularity and validation. Social media portrays that the more followers and likes we get, the more popular we are. This will indirectly encourage the idea of competing in social media to show that they are perfect in order to gain popularity, which can lead them to do unrealistic things to change themselves into a different person. This not only happens to women, it also happens to men as well. Owing to the fact that men should have the typical six-pack which consider beauty for men, consequently, men tend to edit their picture to change their appearance for the sake of gaining popularity on social media. All in all, I believe that social media influences people regarding the beauty standards, which give huge impacts on people about their perceptions of beauty to gain popularity.
I heard that panel 4 has something to share about her experience regarding this issue.
Thank you, moderator. Hi everyone, my name is Aima and I'm the fourth panelist for today. So regarding on moderator's question, there is an old saying that states beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But who is the beholder? I'm sure that every single one of us at least once in our lifetime has faced either body shaming or skin shaming. Personally, I faced both of them. Back then in 2016, I was in a bad phase of my life. There were just so many things going on and I just can't keep up with it. So, I started to have few major acne breakouts and sudden weight gain due to stress, hormones and eating disorder. Some of the people I know started asking me things such as, "Hey Emma, what's wrong with your face? If only you were skinnier, people would like you more." Whew. So yeah, these statements made by them crushes my self-esteem. I felt hopeless, wanting to hide myself and even started to avoid mirrors because I hated my own reflection. Luckily, as time passed by, with the help from understanding people, I gained back my confidence slowly and started to embrace myself. I tried to be better for myself, for my own self, not because of others but because of me. So yeah, back to you, Miss Moderator.
So, how about the effects of beauty standards on people? Panel 1, do you have anything to say about that?
When we talk about Asian beauty standards, the first thing that would come to mind is definitely white and fair skin. The color of our skin often shapes a big part of our identity. The skin color is often used to determine how someone is living. Even today, skin color is seen as a measure of social class and status in places such as India and some Southeast Asian countries. Lighter skin is not just a symbol of beauty, but also of perceived power and wealth in these cultures. where prejudice against those with darker skins remains. Even until today, some people are still being made fun of for having slightly darker skin than everyone else. If you live in Malaysia, you would hear someone making fun of the people by saying something like, I can't see you. Did you hear someone talking? Because I can't see anyone here. And the list goes on. This issue often happens amongst teenagers in school, and it is worrying. There's countless cases that have happened regarding this issue, often led to bullying cases, especially in schools.
Anything you want to add, panel 3?
Other than that, women will be obsessed in their instinct to always look beautiful, and it is undeniable. Self-confidence will be higher when a person looks beautiful, but to be beautiful sometimes it eats away at itself. This is all due to our obsession with beauty. Our view of beauty is so high that we are willing to do anything. In a research, more than 82% of women are comparing themselves with models in a bad way, making them lose their confidence and be obsessed to copy the way that the model look. So you see how bad social media can influence people if it is not being used in a right way. Obsessed with beauty also can lead to psychological problems. Our obsessive attitudes towards some things make us forget to look at other angles of life. Brittany Engel, a professor of psychology and director of the Body and Media Lab at Northwestern University, argues that our obsession with beauty is called beauty sick. In her book, Beauty Sick says that when someone look at themselves in a mirror, so that it becomes difficult for them to see other aspects in life. Beauty sick is a worry about the appearance of oneself, so that it will disturb one's emotion. She notes that social media plays a big role in giving a different perspective on beauty, so that they are willing to do anything, including plastic surgery.
So, to conclude our discussion today, I would like to have panel 4, Miss Emma, to deliver her advice to the people who have been through the same problem as her.
Thank you, moderators. So, what can we do about this, about beauty standards? Firstly, try to educate and spread more awareness on these issues. We need more people to teach others, to teach younger generation about mental health issues regarding on beauty standards such as body image, skin condition, eating disorders, and many more. The next thing that we can do is learn to love ourselves and redefine the word beauty. We need to embrace our natural self. I know that it is hard to do so, as for so long the representation in media has been biased and primarily focuses on having Eurocentric or Caucasian features. But know that we are beautiful in our own way. The last thing that we can do is learn that external beauty is temporary. You don't need to have specific heights or skin tones or body sizes. We are allowed to have flaws. We are allowed to have acne, stretch marks, pores, and even hairs. So, that is totally normal. There's nothing wrong with it. You see, if people say that you don't fit in their beauty standard, well, screw them. You create your own standard. The thing is, no one is born ugly. We're just raised in a judgmental society. So yeah, that's all for me.
In conclusion, always stay true to yourself and don't listen to others that want to bring you down. So that's all from us. Thank you for listening.